What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, thanks for coming to the channel. If it is your first time, go ahead and do us a favor and hit that like and subscribe to our channel. Hit the little bell icon so that way you get notified whenever new videos come up. Thanks for coming again. So we're going to start things off a little differently today. We're going to do something, well, it's a dad joke.
Right.
Did you hear about the two guys that stole a calendar?
No.
They each got 6 months. Alright, so today, she can't handle it. Today the video is going to be about fuel mileage, okay? So I've seen some different...
6 months.
Yes, they each got 6 months.
I can't stand you.
Oh, goodness. So I've seen a lot of videos, I've seen some posts and everything of people saying what they're getting on their fuel mileage and everything. I can't help but think that they are not necessarily tracking things properly, or they're doing different things, because their numbers that they are saying are nowhere near what we're getting, and it just, I don't know. So,
I mean, maybe their driving habits and everything are so different from ours. I don't know.
Well, yes, I get you on that, but I have some hard time believing some of it, just because of multiple things, and we're going to jump right into that right now. Okay, so on fuel mileage tracking and everything, I'm going to talk about a few things real quick, and then we'll jump into how I've been tracking things and what we've actually found out. So let's get something straight first off. Where we live is Central Texas. I'm not exactly sure what our elevation is, but it's nothing high, so it's closer to sea level. We're not in right now it's not a super hot time, so that plays into effect on your fuel mileage, your driving habits, your fuel type, all of that stuff goes into effect. So let's talk about our truck, our driving habits, and our usual route, I guess. So our fuel type is diesel. Everybody knows that. Our driving habits are more so, I'm going to say, kind of highway mileage, even though it's not highway. It's like a combination mix in between city and highway. And the reason why...
I don't know if it really qualifies as either one, because I drive a lot of like farm to market and county roads. So I'm at a higher rate of speed than city, but I'm not highway. So the problem is a lot of my speed limits are 50, 55, 60, but most of my roads are super duper, they're very windy, they're very curvy. So there are a lot of times when I have to slow down to 30 to get around a sharp curve. And I mean, there are a lot of them. Plus the roads that I take, there are a lot of cattle.
Right. So
I have to be cautious, and sometimes I have to, more times than not, I have to slow down and stop.
Right. And that's what I was getting at. So you're traveling more highway speeds, 55, 60, but you don't get the constant speed of a highway road.
Not even close.
And it's not a straight, level, flat surface. And I know not all roads are like that, but their highways are typically straighter, flatter than a farm to market road. So that plays a big effect into things. Then you talk about your driving habit. How hard do you accelerate? How hard do you hit on the brakes? Your idle times, all of that stuff goes into effect. And I would say that we're probably more conservative than the average driver. However, I'm way more conservative than the way that she drives. And the reason why that is the case is I'm used to driving a larger vehicle with more weight, and so I see the road a little bit differently than what a lot of drivers do. So I prepare for things a lot sooner, and I kind of estimate my speeds and braking and all of that stuff accordingly. So with all that being said, we're going to talk about 6 months. We're going to talk about a few things on the vehicle, and I'm going to show you what our dash is showing and a few other things, and then I'm going to show you an app that we use that tracks every bit of fuel that we've put in this truck since we purchased it. Okay, so one thing I want to talk about is maintenance. Maintenance on your vehicle is going to play a big part in how your vehicle performs, fuel mileage, and longevity. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is tire pressure. If you don't have equal tire pressure in all 4 tires, then you're going to have what's called higher rolling resistance. If it's not set up the way it's supposed to, the tire is not going to perform the way it's supposed to, which is actually going to affect how the vehicle rolls. Okay, so right now we've got some varying tire pressures. We've got 35 in the front left, 34 in the front right, 36 left rear, and 33 in the right rear. So that tells me that I need to go ahead and equalize the pressure in all 4 tires so that way we get the best rolling resistance. Go into the next part. It's showing that our fuel economy on the dash, it's showing average of 24.1 miles per gallon. Our best is 28.9. And I want to point something out that I don't believe that on some vehicles the stuff is up in the headliner. I always call it the overhead liar, because it's going to show you best case scenario of what's going on your vehicle. So I use this app. It's called Fuely, and like I said earlier, ever since we've purchased this vehicle, we've put every bit of the fuel into this app, and we've tracked it by mileage and everything. And according to the app and everything that we've got 39 logs put in for fuel. Total fuel cost is $1,590.59 with a total of 598 gallons. What we've got, the app is showing us, is our average miles per gallon is 21.8, and so it's not far off from what the dash is showing, but it is showing a difference. The last time that we filled up, our average miles per gallon was 22.6, and our absolute best was 26.1. And once again, those numbers are slightly different than what the dash is showing. And do we do a lot of towing? No. We've made that clear before. This vehicle is not purchased for the purpose of towing. We just like the ability that it can tow when we want to use it to go to the lake or whatever. Excuse me. So let me go over here, and it shows vehicle logs. So you can click on that, and it shows you everything. It shows from the day. If you put it in correctly, I think it even shows the time. It shows everything. You can put your receipts in. You can track everything. Any kind of maintenance, you can put all of that stuff in there. And if I'm not mistaken, this app will actually export. You can export it to a PDF file, so that way you can print it and show everything like that. It's really, 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 really cool. Let's see here if there's something else I wanted to show. Oh, you can customize your picture and everything on there. So with that being said, I've seen, like I said, on some different, turn that off. I've seen on some different posts that people are saying that they're averaging 35 miles per gallon, 28, 22. Somebody even said that they were towing a vehicle or a trailer, and what are we doing?
I'm just stopping.
Oh, they were towing a vehicle in the mountains, and they were still averaging like 24 miles per gallon, and the trailer was, I believe, 3,500 pounds. I don't believe it, guys. I really don't. These are our numbers. I track everything meticulously, and I honestly believe that these numbers are going to be more accurate than what some of the other numbers that people are saying. If you have any questions on what we've done, how I've tracked it or whatever, then hit us up. I mean, these are our opinions. Like I said, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but this is what I truly believe. I've got numbers to show what we're actually averaging, what we're actually getting, versus what the vehicle computer is saying, because I do not put full faith in the computer. I'd rather put pen to paper and look at numbers and actual mileage and everything in that sense. You have anything you want to add to it, Mama? No? No? She said, hungry. We're going to get breakfast. It's her evening. It's my morning. She's ready to go to bed. I'm trying to wake up.
Yeah, my brain shut off an hour ago. So
It is what it is. But anyways, yeah, 6 months, guys. Don't steal a calendar. You're only going to get 6 months. Well, if you do it with a partner. If you do by yourself, then you're going to get, the whole.
dude, it's a good thing
Yeah.
you're cute, because I'm done with you.
Thanks, guys.